Till the last sessions we discussed, Vishwamitra, the great sage, comes to Ayodhya. He was welcomed by King Dasharath. Dasharath makes him sit on the Simhasan and asks him, "What shall I offer you? I can give you my whole kingdom." And then Vishwamitra says, "I have started yajna in my ashram, in a place called Siddhashram. Unfortunately, this yajna is being disturbed by some of the Danavas, demons. So I want to complete this." So Dasharatha Maharaj immediately says, "Yes, I am ready. I will come. I will help you." So, how can I help you? Right? Because in the past, Dasharath Maharaj has helped Devatas in one of the wars to conquer the demons. So I have the experience of fighting with Asuras, the demons. So I can come and help. Then, who are these people who are disturbing Dasharatha Maharaj? Vishwamitra says there is one very big demon called Ravan. He has sent two people, Maricha, Subahu. So they are the one who are living there and creating trouble. The moment Dasharatha Maharaj hears the name Ravan, so he gets completely frightened. Oh, that person Ravan. And he has sent some two people called Maricha, Subahu. Oh, no. Nobody can fight. Can I request outside noise to be reduced? We can either close the door or they can stop. So, Vishwamitra said, "I have come to take your son Ram to help me in this." And then Dasharath asked, "Who are those demons?" He said, "They are some assistants of Ravan." So that made Dasharath very scared. He's first of all so scared to send Ram, who is just 14 years old. And now he's saying Ram has to go and fight with Ravana's people. So Dasharatha Maharaj said, "My dear Vishwamitra, I did not have children for 9,000 years. After 9,000 years, I did Ashwamedha Yajna, Putra Kameshti Yajna, that too bringing that Rishi Shringa, and I've got my children. And you're telling I have to send those children to fight with Ravana's people who are unconquerable. This is so unthinkable for me. It's very painful. Please don't take my Ram." Like this, Dasharatha is lamenting. This makes Vishwamitra extremely angry and furious. He says that, "You welcomed me so nicely when I came. You brought me with all hospitality and you said, 'Oh, I can give you anything you want, take whatever you want to take.' Now you're saying I cannot give you? And is there any person in the Ikshvaku dynasty who has ever broken his words and promise? Are you the one who is going to do that? What kind of a behavior of Ikshvaku king?" Like this, Vishwamitra becomes very angry. Then, by seeing his anger, all those wise people who are seated in that Dasharatha's asthan, they all get frightened. Oh, if this Vishwamitra becomes angry, what and all he does? He has made that Rambha, turned her into stone. He created a parallel Swargaloka. We heard all that, right? And if he becomes angry, we don't know what he will do. So immediately Vasishtha Rishi got up. He knows what all Vishwamitra can do, right? We discussed last week how this Vishwamitra had committed so many atrocities against Vasishtha. So Vasishtha Rishi knows what Vishwamitra can do. So immediately he started, my dear Dasharatha Maharaj, please agree. Please agree to send Ram. Vishwamitra has come to take Ram to do good things to Ram. Don't be fearful. There will be any harm to your child Ram. No, good things will happen. Be rest assured. And don't be fearful. First of all, you do not know the strength of your own child Ram. He can destroy the whole world. Nobody in the 14 world, upper planets, lower planets, nobody can fight with him. He is very, very powerful. You just don't know about it. Secondly, even if you think Ram is too small, young, child, he cannot do all these things, you don't know the power of Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra is very powerful. He has complete control of all the astras. He has mastered the astras. So don't be worried. Like this, Vasishtha Rishi gives lot of counsel and advice to Dasharatha Maharaj. So when Dasharatha hears from Vasishtha that okay, the Ram will be safe, Vishwamitra will protect the Ram, then Dasharatha says, I will also come with Ram. I will also come. I will also protect Ram. Vishwamitra says, no, I just want Ram. I don't want you. So like this. So finally, Dasharath agrees to send Ram with Vishwamitra. When all this is going on, Ram is not there at that place. He doesn't know, he's somewhere else. So Dasharatha Maharaj sends word, go on, please get Ram. So Ram and Lakshman, both of them come. And so Dasharatha Maharaj says, Ram, please go with Vishwamitra. Immediately, Ram does namaskara, obeisances to Vishwamitra. He pays obeisances to Dasharatha Maharaj. He immediately agrees to go with Vishwamitra. He doesn't argue, where are you sending me? Why are you sending me? Why did you not discuss with me? Why did you not tell me all the details? You know, nowadays the new generation people do all these things. Without my permission, why did you agree? You should have first asked me, no, before sending me. You see, this is how we behave. But Rama, Ananta Gunagana Gambhira, he is the ocean of all good qualities. When a superior like father is giving the order, there is no argument. Dasharath is saying you have to go with Vishwamitra. Where? He's not asking. How long? He's not asking. Why should I go? What will be my work? He's not asking. He said go. He's just going. He's not some useless, incapable boy. He's very, very powerful. Even then, with all power, capacity, is being obedient. Sometimes people are obedient because they are useless, so they're obedient. But here he's very, very capable person. Even then he's being obedient. That's the quality that Lord Ram is teaching. So he and Lakshman, they go, and so when they leave Ayodhya, the gate of Ayodhya, all the devatas shower flowers, pushpa vrishti, because this is going to be the beginning of Ram's Rakshasa Samhara. Till now he's been staying in the palace, right? So now this is the beginning. It's going to inaugurate that, what is that? Dharmastapana. Especially killing all those who are troubling good people. As Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. Vinashaya cha dushkritam is going to begin from now. So all the devatas from the sky, they flower shower and they play dundubi. There's an instrument called dundubi. They play that, they beat the drums and they celebrate it. Oh, now the Rama, the Devata Kalyana, for what he's born, so it's going to now step by step unfold. So now the Ram, Lakshman, Vishwamitra, they're walking. In the front, Vishwamitra is walking. Behind him, Ram is walking, and behind Ram, Lakshman is walking. So all of them go, they cross the Sarayu river. The moment they reach the other side of the Sarayu river, then Vishwamitra, he notices only 3 of them are there. No one else is there at that time. Immediately, he drinks the nectar, the beauty of Lord Ramachandra's face, the beautiful face. And he says, Ram, now I want to do Astra Upadesha to you. I want to do some Astra Upadesh. I want to teach you some mantras that will give you mastery over some of the very powerful weapons. I'm going to teach you especially the 2 weapons called Bala, Ati Bala. What is the speciality of this? This Bala and Ati Bala, whoever has these 2 weapons, they will not feel hungry. They will never feel hungry. They'll never feel thirsty. See, these are very important because most of the times we are doing something and in between we have to stop what we are doing because we feel hungry, we have to go and eat food, right? We feel thirsty, it can make us weak. So Vishwamitra says, Bala Ati Bala. You will never feel hungry, you'll never feel thirsty. And when you are sleeping, see, sometimes when you're sleeping, your enemies may attack you because you're not in a position to protect yourself. So when you're sleeping and if you have this Bala and Ati Bala, none of your enemies will be even to see you. Where are you? So it has so many such special capabilities. Bala, Ati Bala. And this Bala and Ati Bala is a very secret weapon. They are in fact the daughters of Lord Brahma. They are daughters of Lord Brahma. So I will give this to you. And then immediately Vishwamitra tells Ram, please go, purify yourself by doing Achaman from the Sarayu river's water. Get purified and come. So Ram goes, he takes bath in the Sarayu river, does Achaman. Achaman is an internal and external cleansing, purification, especially by chanting the names of the Lord, by touching the water. So he does that and he comes and Vishwamitra gives Bala Ati Bala and started teaching him all the astras. Agneastra, Nagastra, Varunastra, Shaktiastra, all the astras. As he was giving the astras, each astra has got one devata that controls that astra. So that devata appeared there and they joined their hands before Ram and said, my dear Ram, please order us what seva we can do for you. It is only with Ram it is happening like that. If someone else is that, then they have to offer prayers to that devata and request to that devata that please allow me to use you. But here the devatas who are the abhimanis of those astras, they are praying to Ram that we are so happy that we will be in your service. Please order us, give us the command whenever you want. We will be very happy to come and serve you. So some things we have to understand carefully. Lord Ram is Supreme Lord. Atma Rama means self-sufficient. He doesn't require anybody to teach him anything. It's not that Ram became powerful because Vishwamitra gave him Bala and Ati Bala. This is wrong understanding. Ram already has all power. There is nothing that Vishwamitra has to give him. Then why is Vishwamitra giving him? Vishwamitra is giving him to teach many lessons. Vishwamitra is saying, you have to offer everything that belongs to the God. You have something, you have to offer that in the service of the Lord. Manasa deha geha jokichuara arpilutuvapada nanda kishora. I have something I should give to God. That is the real understanding. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter, last shloka, he says, Bhoktaram yajna tapasam sarva loka maheshwaram. I'm already the owner of everything. Everything already belongs to me. Like government is the owner of everything. You may say this is my home, but more than you, it belongs to government. Government can take any time. So like government is the owner of everything, God is the owner of everything already. So then Vishwamitra simply giving that Bala and Ati Bala for his own purification, for his own spiritual advancement. Sometimes people think, I gave money to build this temple. Like that. Sometimes people, we think like that. I gave land, I gave money, I gave this, something like that. So, we should not think like that, that God did not have and I gave. That is Ajnana. What I have actually belongs to God, and that one I gave. Like we go to some Tirtha Yatras, especially where the river is there, and we take some water in our hand and we offer. So somebody is saying, see, I am offering some water to Ganga river. Does Ganga river want your one palmful water? How much water are you giving? And from where you got that? I took that water from the river only. And I am offering that back to the river. And by doing this, who got the benefit? You got the benefit. River did not get any benefit. Like that, by offering this Bala and Atibala, that mantra and Astra to Ram, Vishwamitra got benefited. Ram does not get any benefit. Ishavasyam idam sarvam. Sarvam Ishaha. Everything belongs to God. Nobody should have this Ajnana that, it is mine and I gave. No, that is wrong. That is Vishwamitra teaching lesson. Why Ram is taking? Ram is taking to teach another lesson, that everything should be received Guru Mukhena. We have to learn education, Vidya from the Guru. This is our Vedic culture. So, Ram is setting that stand. Even Krishna, when came, he went to Sandipani Ashram, Ujjaini. Right? He went there, he was there in the ashram of Sandipani and received from Sandipani Muni to set an example that God himself went to Guru to receive. So we should also go to Guru. Guru is important. We have to receive the knowledge from Guru. So this is what is being taught here. So then they travel and they stay. Now, Ram, Lakshman, let us stay overnight here. We will take rest. At that time, Lakshman immediately goes. He brings all the grass nearby and he makes the bed for Ram. And then he makes the Ram sleep. See how Lakshman is in the mood of service. Right? And then he made a place for himself and he started taking rest. So they have always grown up in palace. And what kind of palace? Ayodhya Nagari. We have already discussed how glorious Ayodhya Nagari was. In that Ayodhya's palace were so many servants, so many facilities. They did not complain. Where are we? Where are our servants? How can I take rest like this? Isn't it? So they were very happy, setting example that when you are with your Guru, you should be ready for a simple life. You cannot demand, Guru, you have brought me, where are our facilities? No. Very simple life. That Vishwamitra told, we have to now take rest here. They were just ready to take rest. No argument, no demand, nothing. So next day morning, again they got up. As we already discussed, Vishwamitra woke up, Lord. Kausalya Supraja Rama Purva Sandhya Pravartate Uttishta Narashar Dula Kartavyam Daiva Mahnikam. Right? And then woke up the Lord and they got up, they finished their daily rituals and they started passing. So when they were traveling on the boat, Sarayu river, so Ram and Lakshman, they saw a beautiful place. It was extraordinarily enchanting forest, beautiful. There was ashram. It was looking so calm, peaceful. There were beautiful trees and flower-bearing plants, and birds were making very enchanting sounds. And there were sages, the rishis, who were thousands of years old. They were all sitting and doing dhyana, tapasya. So Lord Ram immediately asked Vishwamitra, my dear Vishwamitra, sage Vishwamitra, which is this beautiful place? It is so attracting. It is so enchanting. Who are these sages? Then Vishwamitra started telling the history of that place. He said, my dear Ram. In fact, Vishwamitra was very happy to see the curiosity of Ram. This is the first time Ram has ever come out of the palace. First come out of the city life. He's seeing the forest. He's seeing, all those things, right? Exploration. So he's very happy with the Rama's questions, and he says, my dear Ram, this place is called Anangashrama. This place is Anangashrama. This place belonged to Ananga. Who is Ananga? Ananga is a name of Kamadeva. Or his name is Manmatha. So this is his ashram. So during this Girija Kalyana, on Shivaratri we heard this pastime, Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati's marriage. So there all the devatas had gone to this Manmatha and requested him, can you please come and wake up Lord Shiva from his tapasya, agitate his mind, excite his mind. So this Kamadeva or Manmatha had come, and the Lord Shiva, out of his anger, had burnt Kamadeva. So after this incident had happened, once Kamadeva had come under the influence of a demonic influence. So he got angry at Lord Shiva. This Lord Shiva burnt me. I will take revenge on Lord Shiva. So at this place where Anangashrama is there now currently, this Kamadeva was doing tapasya to become powerful and to take revenge on Lord Shiva. So one day, Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati, they were coming, they were just came out for a vihara, for a walk. And there they came to this place, and Kamadeva saw Lord Shiva, became very angry. Oh, you had burnt me to death. I will attack you like that. And immediately Lord Shiva opened his third eyes and he made Hunkara. Hunkara means sound. Lord Shiva made sound. So the Lord Shiva opened his third eyes and again burnt Kamadeva. So this happened here. It's the second time getting burnt. So that is why he first of all he was burnt, and again he had got his body, right? Again he lost his body. His body was burned. Anga. He lost his anga. That is why this place became to be known as Ananga. So he got another name called Ananga. This is another name of Kamadeva, Ananga, and he was doing tapasya. So then again Kamadeva realized his mistake and he begged forgiveness from Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva blessed him. So this place is called Anangashama, and this place is called Angadesha. This is a place, Angadesha, where the king Romapada was ruling. And in the Mahabharata time, in the Dwapar Yuga, Karna was ruling. This is the history of Angadesha. See, this is all our India's history. It is why that state got such a name. Anga, Vanga, Kalinga, all those names, how they came. So there's a history. So that is why. And when Kamadeva, who got the name Ananga, so he reformed, he got reformed. And Lord Shiva blessed him. So all the sages that you see here, they're all the disciples of this Ananga or Kamadeva. So they're all very righteous, Dharmatmas, Mahatmas. They're all doing tapasya here by the blessings of Lord Shiva. So like this, Vishwamitra gives the history of that place. You see how Lord Ram went with Vishwamitra, and Vishwamitra was explaining what is that place, what is this place. Like that, parents should take their children and introduce them to Bharat, this Mahan country, and explain to their children Bharata Desha, the history of Bharata Desha. But unfortunately, people say, we took our children to Singapore, Malaysia, London. There's nothing wrong going to those places, but without knowing our own history, our own country, the greatness of all these places, what is the use of going to all those places, right? So, Vishwamitra, how he was introducing, like that, there should be an opportunity to take people and do Bharat Darshan. And people should be as curious as Lord Ram to discover the history of every place, right? So, that's how then Vishwamitra said, today we will stay here only in this Anangashrama. And when they go to Anangashrama, all the sages receive them with great excitement. Vishwamitra has come. And he has come with Ram, the Supreme Lord Parabrahma. They do Arghya, Padya. They offer the water, they wash his feet, they give him the water to drink like this. They do all the Satkar and receive Ram, Lakshman, Vishwamitra and do hospitality. Stay overnight. And next day morning when they wake up, Lord Ram is doing his Ahnika, his morning rituals. He's doing Sandhya Vandana in the Sarayu river. And the other rishis, they're also offering the Arghya and they're doing Sandhya Vandana in the river. And they're seeing the Lord Ram with their own eyes. This is the perfection of their Sandhya Vandana. And after this, with the great jubilation, they give send-off to Vishwamitra, Ram, Lakshman. And then they travel further. As they travel further, Lord Ram starts hearing some huge sound. Very huge sound. So immediately he asked Vishwamitra, my dear Vishwamitra, sage, respected Vishwamitra, what is the sound I'm hearing? Why this sound is coming like this? It is so big sound, loud sound. I'm hearing this. What is the sound? Why is this coming like this? Then again Vishwamitra tells the history of that. He says, my dear Ram, we're approaching a place where Sarayu river is going to join Ganga river. And this Sarayu river, out of happiness of joining Ganga river, is making this sound. This is a Sarayu Ganga Sangama. That Sarayu is feeling so happy. I'm finally going to touch Ganga. I'm going to take bath in Ganga river by joining in her. So this is the jubilation sound. And then Vishwamitra gives the history of Sarayu river. He says once Lord Brahma came to Kailasa mountains, the range of Kailasa mountain. So there when he reached, he wanted to perform his Ahnika. Ahnika is, offering your oblations to different deities. So Brahma wanted to offer his Ahnika, so he needed a river or a pond or whatever it is. So he immediately desired that there should be very pure water source. So immediately there was one water pond. So because by Lord Brahma's mind that pond was created, the name was given Manasa Sarovara. You know that where is Manasa Sarovar? There are a lot of people go there. Manas Sarovar Yatra, right? There is next to that Kailasa Parvata. So Manasa Sarovara was created from Brahma's mind. That is why it is called Manasa Sarovara. And that water from that Manasa Sarovara started flowing. Saraha, in Sanskrit, Saraha means water. Yuhu means flowing. The water which is flowing from that Sarovara is called Sarayu. This is the history of Sarayu river. Water which is flowing from Manasa Sarovar. Sarayu, Saraha, Yuhu, Sarayu. Sarayu river. And she's flowing from Manasa Sarovar and she's excited to join Ganga Devi. That is why this sound is coming. O Ram, Kakutsa, offer your namaskara, offer your obeisances. And immediately Ram, Lakshman, they offer their obeisances. And Vishwamitra says, this Sarayu river is the one which is coming surrounding Ayodhya city, enlivening Ayodhya city. She is the one who is blessing the Ayodhya city. Please offer obeisances to her. See how she is joining Ganga river. So like this. So this is how you see how Ram is discovering Anangashrama, Sarayu river, the origin of the Sarayu river, like this. And then they travel further. Then suddenly Ram notices everything, the geography is changing. Ram says, I'm seeing some very unusual geography. This place seems to be something not okay. Some bhikara. Bhikar means terrible sound I'm hearing, which is creating fear. Right? And the trees are looking tall and they look scary. When they approached Anangashrama, Ram said, oh, this is so beautiful. They're so attractive. They're so enchanting. But now Ram is saying, it is looking terrible. They're looking very scary. And as they approached and approached, so Ram is saying that the moment they're going nearby, suddenly from the earth, many insects start coming out. And they come out, anybody goes nearby that forest, they attack them and they kill them, they suck the blood, and they, like this, they kill. So Ram said, which are these ferocious insects? Insects are generally small and all, but these insects are so ferocious. They're first of all invisible, and they attack and they cut you into pieces. They suck your blood and they kill you. Which kind of insects are they? Krimayaha. And then there are birds in this forest, Shakuntala birds, and they are screaming. Sometimes when the birds, they make sound, it is pleasing to hear. It's called chirping of the birds. We hear birds are chirping, but here the birds are screaming. These birds, the way they scream is so terrible. Why are they screaming like this? And then Shwanada, these dogs and fox, they are crying, howling. From their mouth, fire is coming. And they're screaming in such a way that nobody can be peaceful after hearing that sound. Why is this place looking like this? Why is it so terrible? Animals are so bhayanak. Insects are bhayanak. Trees, plants are bhayanak. Everything is so bhayanak, terrible. Which is this place? Why is it like this? So then Vishwamitra says, my dear Ram, this place is called as Malada and Karusha. And they used to be very prosperous metro cities in the past. Very prosperous metro cities. Many people used to stay in this place. It used to be one of the most auspicious, prosperous, most attractive place. Then Ram says, then why did this place become like this? Why it has turned itself into this kind of a horrible place? Then Vishwamitra says, listen to me, I will tell you the reason why it has become. So when Indra had fight with a demon called Vritrasura, there was a fight between Indra and Vritrasura. So Indra kills Vritrasura. For killing Vritrasura, Indra gets some papa, some kind of karma, bad papa he gets. So Indra comes to this place, and all the rishis and brahmanas, they purify Indra's that sin. So especially he had two types of problem because of that sin. So he had become contaminated and he was always feeling very hungry. So in this place, Malada is a place where the sin was cleansed. He became cleansed of his sin of killing Vritrasura. That is why this place got the name Malada. Mala means impurity. Because Indra lost his impurity here, this place got the name Malada. And this place got the name Karusha. Karusha means the hunger. So Indra's hunger went away in this place became Karusha. And because that happened here, Indra blessed this place. Indra is who? Is a great man. All devatas report to him. He's a Swargadipati. So he gave blessings. This place will be a special place. So this place was very rich, wealthy, prosperous. All good things were there in this place. So lots of people were living here. Then again Rama asked, if this is such a nice place, why has it become such a terrible place? Then Vishwamitra said, there is a story. And then Ramayana tells Valmiki Ramayana next the 3 chapters. The history of a Rakshasi called Tataka. So there was this Yaksha called Suketu. So Suketu performed very severe austerities and tapasya to Lord Brahma, pleased Lord Brahma. And when Lord Brahma came and said, I'm very pleased with you, what do you want? He said that I want a child, who will be very powerful. Please bless me with such a child. So Lord Brahma said, Tatastu. So as a result of that Brahma's blessing, he got a daughter called Tataka, who had the power of 10,000 elephants. That was her strength. How strong she was? 10,000 elephants. You can imagine one elephant attacks you. Nobody can fight back. Like the 10,000 elephant strength was there in this one. They say Nari Shakti. So this is the Nari Shakti, right? 10,000 elephant strength is there, Tataka. Even though she's so powerful, she's a Yakshini, and she got interested in a person called Sunda, who was a Rakshasa, who is the son of another Rakshasa called Jambasura. So this Jamba had a son called Sunda, and the Sunda and this Tataki, they were married. So, he was a bad Rakshasa, and once he attacked Agastya Rishi. He wanted to kill Agastya Rishi. Once Agastya Rishi had come to this Malidan Karusha city, and the Sunda attacked Agastya Rishi for no reason. And he wanted to kill Agastya Rishi and eat him, because Rakshasas, they're cannibals. They want to eat Agastya Rishi. Then Agastya Rishi killed with his tapashakti, he killed Sunda. And this Tataka became very angry. This Agastya Rishi killed my husband. So she got so angry and she attacked Agastya Rishi. Oh, you killed my husband. I will kill you, because she was feeling, I'm very powerful. I got 10,000 elephant strength. So I will attack. So then again Agastya Rishi cursed her. That, see, you're not understanding dharma, adharma. Simply you're attacking me. So I curse you. You also become Rakshasi. You will lose this Yakshini Rupa. You will get a very ugly, terrible, very, very bhayanak form, Tataka. Right? And so like this, he cursed. And out of that anger, she couldn't do anything to Agastya Rishi. So what she did, out of anger, she destroyed this Malada and Karusha city. And all the rishis and people she ate. She destroyed them, she killed them, she ate them. So like this, she is the one who has made this forest like this. So like this, Ram was hearing the history of that forest. Now it has become forest. Earlier it was two great cities called Malada and Karusha. So then Vishwamitra says, my dear Ram, she is the mother of those two demons, Maricha and Subahu, who are destroying my yajna, for what purpose I brought you. Please now kill this Tataka. Attack her and kill her. She is creating disturbance for everyone. Go Brahmana hitarthaya, Vishwamitra says in the Valmiki Ramayana. Go Brahmana hitarthaya. She keeps on attacking cows, Brahmanas, Rishis. Kill her. Then Ram is seeing, oh, Tataka. So he's still not killing her. Then Vishwamitra understood Ram is Dharmagnya. According to Dharma Shastra, a man never attacks woman. That is the first thing. A man never commits any violence on a woman. This is adharma. Secondly, a king who is supposed to give protection will never attack a woman, because woman is given protection. So like this, there are many dharma sukshmas and dharma things are there. And Ram, if you remember, Valmiki had asked in the beginning that I want to know about a person who has got 16 qualities. Viryavan, Dharmagnya, Kritagnya, isn't it? So Dharmagnya. See how we have to learn. Ram is powerful. He's got so much Shakti, many Astra, Shastra, everything he has got. And Vishwamitra is telling you, kill her. He's still thinking. And Vishwamitra understood. He's hesitating. How can I attack women? That is never the culture of a civilized man. In the Sanatan Dharma, in Bharat Varsha, Bharat Bhumi, Bharatakanda, a man attacking a woman was never ever accepted. And that is the example that Ram is hesitating. You see? When people think of Jai Shri Ram, they should know what is the character of Ram. You have to learn those characters. So, but she is not just a woman. She is a woman who is creating so much disturbance to the whole universe. So then Vishwamitra says, my dear Ram, please don't think Stri Vadatva, oh, how to kill a Stri. She's not just a Stri, she has done so many abominable activities. You have to punish her. Why? Because you are a king. First of all, king should not attack a woman. But if that woman is a criminal, then you must give punishment. You're authorized to do that. And then Vishwamitra gives history examples to tell Ram why he should attack. That also means that how Ram was careful. Unless he has sufficient evidence and example and authorization and approval, he is not attacking woman. Later we will see that again when Bharat comes, after Ram goes to forest, and when he comes to know that what Kaikeyi has done, he becomes so angry. He tells Kaikeyi that right now I want to kill you for what you have done. But I cannot do that. Not because you are my mother. If I kill you, Ram will never accept me that I have killed a woman. I will be rejected by Ram forever. He will never see my face. Somebody has attacked a woman. So I don't want to be rejected by Ram. Otherwise, I would have killed you long ago for a heinous act you have done. So like this, there was a lot of sensitivity among all these civilized people about how to deal with women. So then Vishwamitra says, Ram, do not hesitate. Don't worry. Attack this Tataka. Like Lord Narayana in the past had killed a woman called Kyati. Kyati is a wife of Bhrigu Rishi. Bhrigu is one of the Sapta Rishi. This Bhrigu had one wife called Kyati. And Kyati's son is Shukracharya. So Shukra is called Kavya. So sometimes she is also called Kavya Mata. Her name is Kyati basically. So there was a war between this Rakshasas and Devatas at one time. At that time, by using some Maya Shakti, these Rakshasas, they attacked Devatas and they made Indra paralyzed. They made him like a stone. So in this way, there was some problem. At that time, Narayana himself came to save them. And they all ran away by seeing Narayana, these Rakshasas. They ran away and they entered the Bhrigu Munish ashram. At that time, Bhrigu Rishi was not there. So only she was there, Kyati. So they all entered there and they requested her, please, please, please give us protection like this. And she became compassionate upon them, all the Rakshasas. She said, no, don't worry. You all be here. I will protect you. I am the wife of Bhrigu Rishi like that. So then Narayana came with all the Devatas. He said, see all those Loka Kantakas. Those terrorists are taking shelter in your home, send them out. We have to punish them. Narayana said. Kyati said, no, I cannot allow you to attack them. They are in my home. I have given them shelter. They are under my protection. I will not allow you. So Narayana tried telling her, see, please understand, they are doing all these atrocities. You have to give protection. You have to give shelter to those who are good people, but you've given shelter to wrong people. She said, no, I cannot. I'll not allow you. So then the Lord Narayana first killed that Kyati for giving shelter to those Rakshasas, and then killed all the Rakshasas. Then Bhrigu Rishi came. He came and he was so upset that you have killed my wife. So he said, I'll give you one sharp. He said that how you have separated me from my wife, you will also be separated from your wife. So nobody can first of all give any sharp to Narayan, because Narayan, it's like if you go and tell Supreme Court judge, I have given you judgment today, you will be out of your job. It is of no use. It has no impact on them, isn't it? So like that, nobody's curse has any impact on Narayan, because he is this Parabrahma, is a Supreme Lord. But for his Leela, he accepted it. He accepted it for two reasons. Brahmana's words should never go wrong. Secondly, the Lord wants to use all that for his Leela. And that's how in Treta Yuga, when Ram came, he was separated from Sita. This is a history. For everything, there is a reason. And then Shukracharya came. He came to know my mother is being killed by Narayana. So he also gave one shap. You will be born in the Bhuloka 3 times. You will be born in the Bhuloka as 3 times. So that is how the Lord appeared as Parashurama, Rama, Krishna. So like this. So anyway, so this example Vishwamitra quoted and told, see Narayana, who is the embodiment of all the dharma, he killed Kyati. So don't hesitate. Please attack this Tataka. So Ram was still thinking. And then Vishwamitra gave another example. There was once upon a time this lady called Manthara. And this Manthara is different. She was the sister of Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj is a grandson of Prahalad Maharaj. So Bali Maharaj's father was Virochana. So Virochana had 2 children, Bali and this one a daughter called Manthara. So once she decided to destroy the whole world. At that time King Indra came and he killed her. So Indra also attacked a woman. When they were all against dharma, when they were destroying the world, they had become problematic to this world. At that time, Narayana killed a woman. Indra killed a woman. So, my dear Lord Ram, you are a king. It is your responsibility to give protection to Go Brahmana Hita. Right? So, you have to attack. So, at that time, Tataka comes. So, it's like nobody first of all goes to that forest now. So, suddenly she senses that somebody has entered the forest. She comes, oh, somebody has come. And then when she comes, it is described in Valmiki Ramayana. She was so terrible to see. That walking sound of that Tataka would cause heart attack for people. You know, when sometimes some vehicle come, like sometimes when you go to Pune airport, it is a defense airport also. Sometimes you will use some, flights or whatever it is, they go and it makes so much sound actually. You can't even hear, you have to close your ears. That kind of sound. So Tataka came, that walking sound created that palpitation in the heart of the people. And like that. And she was screaming, she was shouting. It was so terrible. Nobody can be alive simply by hearing that sound. And and all the birds flew off. Animals ran away, and there was a bhukampan, earth was quaking, like that she was coming. At that time when she came, Ram saw her and he started laughing. He told Lakshman, just look at her, how she is looking so, ugly. See how Ram was unaffected. It is described how everybody was scared. So scared that simply hearing that sound they died. And here Ram is just smiling, he is laughing, he is unaffected. He has no fear at all. Right? And then Vishwamitra is saying, kill her, attack her. Then Ram is first telling Lakshman, she is doing all these things because of her Shakti. She has got some Shakti, right? 10,000 elephant Shakti. Let us take away her Shakti first. See how Ram is not immediately agreeing to this point of killing her. First of all, Vishwamitra had to convince him so much to attack her. Even then he is first thinking, first let us take her Shakti so that she will not be able to do anything. At that time, Tataka starts attacking Ram. She starts taking huge mountains and start throwing towards Ram Lakshman. And Ram Lakshman start shooting arrows. And they destroy all that what she is throwing. And then she takes big rocks, big trees, and she's attacking, she's running and coming to hit, and all those things. And then Ram orders Lakshman, Lakshman, you cut her hands now. Because she's using her hands for doing all this. Cut off her hands and cut off her ears and nose. In this way, you punish her for what she is doing. But don't kill her like that. So they do, and now she becomes very angry. Oh, who are these people? They're attacking me and they're doing all these things to me. She becomes even more angry. And she starts making even more sound. And then she now disappears. These Rakshasas, they have this ability of becoming invisible. So she became invisible and she started attacking Ram and Lakshman. She thought, now if I'm visible only, they will attack me. Now I'll become invisible. And then Ram, first of all, if you remember, when we discussed about Ayodhya city, every soldier in Ayodhya had Shabda Vedi Vidya. You don't have to see to attack your enemy. You, by hearing the sound only, you can attack your enemy. That was the normal in Ayodhya's army. There's nothing great about it. And here is Lord Ram, who is not just a soldier. He's such a great personality. So she is thinking, if I'm not visible, I'll be safe like that. So she was invisible and she's trying to attack Ram and Lakshman. Then what Ram does? He releases arrows and he does dig bandhana. Dig bandhana. Dig bandhana. Dig means direction. Bandhana means you create, you bind them. So now actually he trapped the Tataka. Even though she was invisible, with his arrows, he created the boundary, now beyond which she cannot go. So that made this Tataka even more angry. She started showering fire. She started throwing so many items, attacking like this. So finally, after letting her show her true form, see, another thing is how God is very careful. When Vishwamitra said she is a very bad person, attack her, Ram did not attack her immediately. First, he allowed her to show her true color. Yes, she is really bad person. Once that it has come out, how she was attacking, harming, trying to harm Ram, Lakshman and all, then now Ram shoots an arrow. Till now only Lakshmana was fighting. Ram did not shoot an arrow. So now Ram takes an arrow, he shoots an arrow that directly goes and hits the heart of Tataka. And immediately Tataka, screaming, she feels that, oh, now I can't survive. And she was personally blessed by whom? Lord Brahma. And what kind of strength she had? 10,000 elephant strength. See how Ram was unaffected by such a person fighting with him. What powerful Ram should be. How capable he must be. Isn't it? He was unaffected. Not even a small scratch happened on his body. So he shoots an arrow and kills Tataka. So that song that we sing, Vishwamitra Priyadhana Rama, Ghora Tataka Ghataka Rama, Marichadini Pataka Rama. So Ghora Tataka Ghataka Rama. In this way, Tataka Vadha happened. And then from there they further go to a place called Siddhashrama. That is where Vishwamitra is doing his tapasya. So his yajna. He is doing tapasya also, he is doing yajna also. Now when the Tataka is killed, all the devatas do pushpa vrishti, they shower flowers, they do jaikara, they offer prayers to Ram that you have killed such a miscreant who was creating so much of trouble for us and you helped us. See how Ram started his Deva Karya, for which he had appeared. The first one was Tataka, Ghora Tataka, Ghataka Rama. So then they come to Siddhashrama. Then Lord Rama asked, which is this beautiful place, Siddhashrama? And then Vishwamitra tells the story of that Siddhashrama. This is a place where Vamana Avatara had happened. Vamana had come here. So that is why it is called Siddhashrama. Right? So this is where I am doing now tapasya. This is where I am doing yajna. But this is where the problem is. This children of Tataka, Maricha, Subahu. They keep coming. They destroy my yajna. So now you have to protect this yajna. So in the next episode, we will hear who is this Subahu, who is this Maricha, what are their specialities and why they were attacking Vishwamitra. And after the Maricha Subahu's Vadha or whatever, Yajna Rakshana, an important turn that takes place in Ram's life that we will hear next week. Hare Krishna. Shri Valmiki Ramayana ki, Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanuman ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki.